Video game preservation is an important aspect of video game history, and cleaning your games is a big part of that. I've been seriously collecting for more than 10 years, and I have tried every cleaning method out there. I've smeared toothpaste on CDs, I've boiled NES pin connectors, but rather than go over every crazy idea, I'm going to go over my preferred way to clean my old video games. If a cartridge is just dirty, I use a general multi-surface cleaner and paper towels. This removes all of the dirt and grime that has been built up over the years. Now let's talk about the most common thing to clean, the cartridge contacts. If these are dirty, you can run into a variety of issues. Usually the game just won't play, or maybe if it does play, you'll get weird graphical glitches. The most common method by far is to use isopropyl alcohol and Q-tips. The higher the alcohol content, the better. I personally use 99%. Lower contents have more water, which we don't want. Alcohol is safe to use on electronics and dries extremely quickly. Q-tips work fairly well, but I actually prefer a different tool, and that is the 1UP card. And no, this video is not sponsored by the 1UP card. They have nothing to do with Game Historian. I just really like this thing. This is a nifty little invention that really cleans those contacts. It's sized perfectly to fit between the contacts and the plastic and can seriously scrub. One side is for fluid and the other is for drying. You soak the fluid side with the alcohol, apply it to the contacts, then rub dry with the other side. The padding won't scratch either. A lot of people wonder how many uses you can get out of this card. Personally, I've had mine for 3 years and I still use it. According to the website, you can clean about 150 games with a 1UP card before replacing it. If a game won't play, 99% of the time, alcohol and the 1UP card will fix the issue. But for that 1%, I do use a few other methods. In high school and college, I used to work at a computer repair store and we would always use this to clean computers. Contact cleaner. As the name suggests, it's designed to clean electronic contacts. It's a little more powerful than isopropyl alcohol, but it's also more expensive. If rubbing alcohol isn't doing the trick, you can try this. If that still won't do the trick, I recommend Brasso. Brasso is designed to clean and polish metals, and most cartridge contacts are made of, you guessed it, brass. It will absolutely cut through corrosion with ease. Just don't go crazy with it and make sure you clean all the excess Brasso off with rubbing alcohol. Otherwise, it will eat through the contacts. Like I said, this is for extreme cases only. For a deeper clean, be sure to remove the cartridge case so you can clean the entire contact. This is also an opportunity to clean the board and the chips. Let's move on to stickers. When you're out buying these old video games, it's very common to find cartridges with stickers on them. Usually old price stickers or rental store labels. For these, I use the wonderful invention known as Goo Gone. Once again, they're not sponsoring me. This is an oil-based citrusy cleaner that you wipe on stickers. It will soak through the sticker and eat away at the glue underneath. Let it sit for a few minutes, then remove the sticker. Just remember, you have to be patient with Goo Gone. I usually wait 5 to 10 minutes. Also, don't use too much. I usually squirt a little on a paper towel, then just wipe it on the sticker. Another trick I have used before is a heat gun. A hair dryer can work too. This method basically melts the glue under the sticker. We used this all the time at the computer repair store, and it works pretty well. Finally, there is Sharpie marker. This is probably the hardest thing to get rid of on an old game. For starters, if it's on the back of a cartridge, I usually just buy a cheap game with a clean back and replace it. But if it's on the front or side, you have a few options. Isopropyl alcohol is once again my preferred cleaning method. I use a Q-tip and work it into the marker, then wipe away with the dry side. You'll need to do this a few times and use some elbow grease, but it works. The older the marker, the harder it is to get out. Some marker stains will just never come out. Another method that works really well is Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. These are basically super high grit sandpaper sponges and work really well at removing permanent marker. But fair warning, this will also strip the texture off the cartridge. If you don't care about that, go for it, but I do, so I usually stick with isopropyl alcohol. Now let's go over CD and DVD-based games. The most common issue with these are fingerprint smudges or scratches in the disc that will prevent it from playing. For general dust, fingerprints, dirt, smudges, etc., I use LCD display cleaner with a microfiber cloth. This product is intended to clean televisions and monitors, but it works here too. It's anti-static, and the cloth does a nice job of removing fingerprints without scratching the disc. For scratches, as long as the disc plays, I live with them. But if it's causing skipping or reading issues, the best thing is to get the disc resurfaced professionally. Some video game stores, like Vintage Stock, resurface games for a small fee. And that's pretty much it. Anytime I get a new game, I run it through my cleaning methods to ensure it lasts a long time and continues to play for years to come. I hope some of these ideas help you clean your collection. If you have your own methods, be sure to share them in the comments below. That's all for this episode of The Gaming Historian. Thanks for watching.
Funding for Gaming Historian is provided in part by supporters on Patreon. Thank you.